Good morning. This is Coach Monica with Coach Monica's Morning Minute, and today I want to start off with a scripture with you. It comes out of Mark chapter 3, verse 5. This is the ESV version. And he looked around at them with anger, grieved at their hardness of heart, and said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He stretched it out, and his hand was restored. So, the he in this scripture is Jesus. And he was healing a man on the Sabbath day. And you know what? The hard hearts were the Pharisees who were watching because they were believing that Jesus was not respecting the Sabbath. So with that being said, today I want to share with you another at-home workout. And it is actually the most important thing that you can do when you're working out. Stretching. I usually spend about 15 to 20 minutes in the morning stretching, and then after a workout I do about 15 to 20 minutes also. So, let me tell you some of the benefits of stretching. First of all, it alleviates most body aches, it reduces stress, it gives you a quick energy, it improves circulation so that blood flow is moving, it increases overall flexibility, and it also has been proven to reduce the occurrence of injury. So, if you don't stretch, you're going to have a higher level of muscle discomfort, and that's never fun. When your muscles hurt, it actually doesn't encourage you to exercise again. And then you're going to have a greater potential of injury, and you know what? It increases muscle and joint issues. We don't want that. We want to decrease those issues. So, with that being said, it's also very important that you stretch your faith. Scripture says that we cannot please God without faith. Start by thanking Him for faith, for the promises that He has spoken to you. Whenever I'm in my stretching routine, I allow that time to be a time of thanksgiving. I simply speak to Him and let Him know all the things that I'm thankful for. It is especially wonderful in the morning. Make sure you make yourself available to be used. So you can ask others how you can pray for them. You can hold doors open. You can smile at people. There's so many things that you can do. Volunteering your time is another amazing thing that you can do to show the love of Christ. So even though our hands are stained and withered with sin, if we stretch them out in faith, we are healed. Our hearts are changed eternally. With that being said, I want to show you 2 stretches that I do. I do a lot more, but I only have time for a few. So here we go. The first stretch is the seated floor hamstring stretch. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by putting our right leg in front of me here. And then you take your left leg and you're going to tuck in that foot right into the inner thigh. And then, so make sure it's nice and snug right there. And then you're going to lean forward from your hips and reach for your ankle until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. And when you feel that stretch, you want to hold it for at least 15 seconds. Okay? And then you're going to switch to the other side. All right? This is a wonderful stretch to really increase flexibility in those hamstrings, okay? Because that is a major muscle of your body. All right, another stretch that I like to do, it actually gives you 3 stretches in one. It is the shoulder, toes, knee stretch. So first, you're going to start off by pressing your toes into the floor, okay? And you're going to hold the seated position by pressing your toes into the floor. And then you are resting your buttocks onto the backs of your heels. Okay? So this is one stretch. So you're stretching out your knees and your toes. And then you can add the shoulder by clasping your hands and raising your shoulders up, relaxing slightly at the elbows and pressing your hands upward. Okay? And you want to hold it. Again. So your fingers are clasped. And this is getting your toes, your knees, and your shoulders stretched. Okay? Or if you just want to do the toes and knees. And you can also elevate yourself. Okay? and down. Okay? I really like to do that stretch because, again, it's offering you 3 stretches in one. So I hope that encouraged you today to not only stretch out your physical body, but your spiritual one too, because that is the most important. So anyways, this is Coach Monica, and I hope that encouraged you today. Bye. Have a good day.